We could use that chip talk if we want.
I can't wait to give my time to you. Yo, J Indigo, that shit is lit, bro.
Hell yeah, we were just listening to that J Indigo album. Shout out Indigo.
Word.
Yo, thanks for doing this, bro.
Oh, thanks for having me, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. It's
always a great time.
Before we start this interview, I just want to say it's an honor to be wanted to be interviewed by somebody as talented as you. It actually means a lot to me.
Damn, bro. Thank you.
Because I guess, I see you as such a talented individual. It's
I appreciate it, bro. I look at this as like an extension of what I do because I really want to involve. I mean, I want to get to know everyone, like you more, because I don't really get to ask questions in terms of
working.
We work a lot, so I don't get to ask you questions. We don't get to. I mean, sometimes when we do have conversations like this, in the past, I'm like, damn, this would be great content. So
yo, for real.
Hell yeah, bro. So
here we are.
Right.
Presto,
baby.
El dente.
Bro, I always love your rap style because it's you can tell you're a yogi and you meditate. And it's so awesome, that juxtaposition between almost coming off as a tough rapper and then,
Yeah. Well, because you bring that energy.
Yeah.
Energy.
I can't emulate something I'm not. So I can't come on a track and diss somebody or talk shit or start being disrespectful or derogatory towards
You're
women.
never derogatory.
Just spreading love.
Always
can't. I speak from the heart, bro.
Yeah. Where does that come from? You feel like
I just wanna to be honest, as a rapper, which I don't really like saying I'm a rapper because it just has this connotation with it. I'm more of a poet, but if I'm gonna spit on a mic, if I'm gonna say anything on a mic, I'm gonna do something that's gonna serve somebody.
Yeah.
It's gonna uplift or at least inspire or maybe help somebody. I wanna serve people with my voice. I wanna connect with people and maybe touch somebody and maybe make their day brighter, or if they're going through something, they can have some sort of I mean, I could put this Young K on and it'll make me feel good.
Bro, that's what Rennaissance Rap, I'm driving around listening to Rennaissance Rap back when the weather wasn't well, honestly, we've gotten this weird weather in November in New York. But I was going to say back when the weather was warm. But it's kind of been warm, a little bit in November,
Still.
Which is kind of strange. But
it'd be crazy because when you stand in the sun in New York, you could stand in the sun, it's warm. When you stand in the shade, it's brick.
Oh, no, for sure.
A couple feet could make a huge difference.
Could change
the sun, dude, is big. When the sun goes down, it just gets freezing.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's nice in the car though when sun's hitting you in the whip, just heating it up. That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. But I'm driving around, it's nice weather, and Rennaissance Rap's just hitting me.
Yeah, bro. That's the vibe. Yeah. That's Elevate. I gotta put the video out, but Elevate is it reminds me of sunshine.
Yeah.
For real.
For sure.
Sun hitting.
Well, you're always talking about frequency and seeking truth in these songs. They're just so positive. You're driving around and it's you got nice weather and it's so fitting.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah.
Is that part of your is that part of what you make music for? Kind of being outdoors and shit?
Yeah, for sure. I'm like a philosopher, but then I realized, damn, philosophy is very mental. It is more to me than just my mind, right? So that's when my heart and my spirit and comes into the picture, and maybe it's not about, and I learned this too, it's not about saying the deepest, most intricate things, but it's just about expressing and getting a feeling out in a simple way.
Bro, that's poetry,
that
right?
resonates. Yeah,
that's poetry sometimes.
Yeah.
Or just describing feelings and different things. It might not necessarily have to be crazy bars and punchlines.
Right. I feel you were MC too, so I know it's a metamorphosis.
Well, I look at myself as more of a poet as well.
Nice, yeah.
Now, how long? Because I know from Jack being family, personal experience. But how long have you been writing poetry?
I've been writing poetry for a minute. Well, my name is Langston. My name is Langston. I was named after Langston Hughes.
That's awesome.
So when I was a kid, I was when I learned about why or who I was named after, I was inclined to write poetry and rhyme. So I've been rhyming for a minute. Then I got up with Josh and Blaq Kush. but I wasn't really rapping. They was rapping before me.
Really?
Yeah. I learned how to rap after I became a rapper. Cause like I was siphoning the freestyles, like we freestyle in the basement.
Yeah.
And like we would just spit bars. And like I was good at that, but getting into the booth is a whole nother element, and writing music is a whole nother element. Like on every street corner, there's a better rapper than me. I'm serious. There's a better freestyle than me. If you go to Brooklyn or the Bronx or in Manhattan, bro, you'll find people that raps way better than me.
Bro.
But
listen.
But no, I'm saying this, bro, it's New York, bro. Everybody can spit.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying, I want to just say that I've been with you in public so many times, like nights out, whether it's like Bell Boulevard in Queens or like Lower East Side of Manhattan, bro. You will rap to anyone. You have so much like gumption, like you're so like confident in yourself, and it's so sick. Like it's awesome to see. Josh Alias the same thing.
Yeah, Josh is too. Yeah.
But you guys feed off each other.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see. Like you guys really. It's easy to see how you could figure the music out almost like after your chemistry or like out, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, we definitely have like a good chemistry. And when I first met Josh, I was like, yo, this kid is kind of annoying, man. I was like, yo, yeah, because like he's a little younger than me.
We're getting the tea.
He's a little younger than me, so I was like, yo, who is this kid, bro? Like he think he the shit. I'm like, nah, I'm the shit. And then like I was like, but he started rapping. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this nigga's nice.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, yo, I fuck. And then like a lot of dudes was like falling off, but Josh is very consistent, bro.
Progressing.
Like, his consistency is inspiring. So shout out my nigga Alias.
Does that keep you like going, or?
Yeah, it keeps me going.
Where do you think you'd be like without Alias?
Without Alias, I'm very abstract, right? I'm very abstract minded, and he's very like business minded. So like he kind of helps ground me in my artistry. Like as an artist, like he helps me like focus on like the things I don't want to do, like promoting my music or like organizing my page or like going on CD Baby and uploading my shit to my distributor and doing my cover art.
But that's so important, and like
I know,
that's beautiful. That's like really awesome that you all have that relationship and he can do that for you, because that's like
it's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Because
I was just gonna say, like, I've had as someone who doesn't make music and then still having that perspective of almost 3 years now, I think UA has been coming to your studio. It's been a long time. It's a while.
I met you guys in late 2019.
Wow, it's been that long already?
Yeah.
There was an immediate...
I met you guys like December 2019. It was more like January 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, like...
That's another thing. I ain't find you. Josh found you. Shit, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, well, actually, we met through Profound.
Oh, you met through...
Yeah, shout out Dutch.
Shout out Profound.
Shout out Dutch. Shout out crazy. Rob. You met Dutchmaster for
matter
sure.
Matter of fact, you know my boy.
And Dutchmaster would be a great guy to actually bring on here because he's an awesome character.
We got to get Dutch up in here for real.
Really great guy.
Yeah, and I got to get Dutch on my second album.
Hell yeah. You know my friend, he's on Rennaissance Rap.
He's on Rennaissance.
Yeah. And you have a couple other features on Rennaissance Rap. Like I feel like there's a couple of members that are kind of like the UA family.
Yeah, you got the extended universe.
You got Divine. You got Profound.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
We got Profound,
I think
Divine.
You guys spit with is it Maddie Stones?
Maddie Stones. He's not on the album, but Maddie Stones for sure. Who else? There's Chloe Katara.
Yeah, Chloe Katara. I wanted to ask you about how that song like came about, because that was one of those songs that was already finished when you came here. Yeah. And we sort of had to like use what we had.
Right.
But it's a really sick, like, you know, gritty sounding song. Yeah. And, like how did that shit come about?
It's crazy because she had fucked with a song I did called I just want to open up my mind. Trail of Tears.
Okay.
The Trail of Tears. She really liked the song. And she was telling me like, yo, this song is so good. I listen to it every day. And then she was like, yo,
we did Trail of Tears here.
I did that song here. Yeah. That's actually probably my personal favorite song of mine. Trail of Tears on Spotify. The song concept is based on like how Native Americans and African Americans got did dirty by like Europeans and the colonists. But it's
a sick song.
Yeah. But right, so she was listening to that, and then she asked me to send her some stuff I was working on, and then I sent her what's the name of it? Beauty and Pain. I sent her Beauty and Pain.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yo, this is fire. Can I just like double it. Can I sing along to your lyrics? And I was like, I was like, of what? Of course. So I sent her the lyrics, and then she sent it back with her vocals, and it came out. It was a masterpiece.
Yeah, that shit is dope.
Yeah.
Mad different.
And I think you mixed it, right? You had to.
Sort of.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you had a lot of it, like...
It was actually...
some of it that we couldn't separate.
Yeah, it's definitely a little choppy, but...
No. I'm not even bringing it up for that reason. I was just saying it's a sick track. Like, because also I've never... Chloe is kind of like a different person that I've never, like, kind of heard of before, I guess.
Word, yeah. No, she's dope. She's talented.
Yeah.
I think she's a vocalist. I think I've met her before as well.
I think you're thinking of Nicole.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're thinking of Nicole. Shout out Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole is awesome. Nicole was on my single that came out yesterday.
Okay,
Cope.
Word. Oh, yeah. Nicole's on Cope.
Yeah, Nicole's on Cope. She does she's like on the vocals at the end and shit.
Wow.
Yo, one thing you talk about is like mantras a lot in your songs.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
You got any mantras? That you like, like say to yourself or like for the people or anything?
Yeah, no, I got some mantras. Well, there's this one mantra I do like when I do meditations in my classes sometimes, like it's called Ananda Maya Moksha, and it's like a Sanskrit mantra, and basically Ananda Maya is like Ananda is like bliss, right? Maya is illusion or like fallacy, right? Like we live in an illusion, almost like Matrix. Maya can be also translated to Matrix, and then moksha is like liberation or freedom.
Wow.
So it's like bliss, liberation from pain or fear or illusion and into bliss. I love that one. But a mantra, like, damn, bro, like a mantra can be simple as, yo, I'm the shit. You know, like,
right,
I'm me,
no,
like,
absolutely.
I'm good, like I'm healthy, you know, like even just breathing, it could be a mantra for me. Like cultivating, focusing on your breath, like being in anything that could get you in the present moment.
Me and Jack talk about how important just repetition is in so many things, whether it's practice or just reinforcing something that's a super powerful idea.
Super powerful. Yeah.
Neuroplasticity,
yeah, man. Yo, man,
isn't that what it is?
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, I love, you guys have, this energy I was saying before where, I noticed as soon as I saw it down here where it's, a cooperative energy where you guys are just doing so... It's not just, the volume, but, the kind of... the spectrum of stuff that you guys are doing, the styles, the flows, Dude, I think the first time I saw you here, just, in the first 10 minutes, I was like, this is one of the best spitters I've ever seen in my life. Just... the capacity that you guys have is awesome. Yeah.
Well, the way also Lang feeds off of Josh is amazing.
Yeah, facts. I think. It's like
chemistry,
a very,
like you said.
But it's also a very friendly competitiveness, cause steel sharpens steel. That's cliche, but it's true. I need to be around people who's better than me.
Right.
I like being around you for that reason. Nobody's not that anybody's better.
Well, but in certain in certain areas, exactly. So it's nice to be around someone who and it's likewise.
Word.
That's huge though, recognizing not even shortcomings, but just where you might not measure up to your peers, and then getting a good idea of feeding and challenging yourself off of being around people that are better than you.
I got it. I'm sorry. Anthony, I was listening to yours.
It's definitely I mean, how else? You're not going to get better at basically anything.
Right. If you're the best in the room, you in the wrong room. I heard somebody say that before.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you're the best in the room, you in the wrong room.
Well, that's an easy way. You can find yourself surrounding yourself with people that are almost not as good, and it's almost like a way of comforting. Right. I don't know. You got to push out, I guess. But yo, I was saying, I was just thinking about what Anthony just said, and you have To the Moon, and you just recorded a sort of drill record just now.
Yeah, thanks.
So is that something that interests you in the future, more the drill sound, or is that something that inspires you?
Not really. I'm just I want to be the rap Michael Jackson. I want to be it don't I don't want to have a style. I want to be I'm a rap chameleon. I could rap on anything.
I love that.
That's that's me.
But that's the
it don't
poet
matter.
in you, right?
Old school, new. Yeah, that's the poet in me. It could be. I don't care what it is. I'll rap on it.
Yeah.
House, techno, trance, ambient. I'm a rap on it.
That's dope.
That's so yeah. It's I pride myself in like just being able to rap on whatever.
So when you're looking for beats, are you like just literally whatever you feel sort of vibe?
Yeah, whatever I feel, or whatever's challenging.
Yeah. What's like is there anything that's been inspiring to you lately, specifically?
Yeah, like almost how you brought up mantra. Like I kind of feel like my evolution as an artist is going to lead into me doing more like spiritual stuff, like chanting or like making music for like like making music for like meditation or maybe not meditation, but like
for healing.
You know what? Let me
like
just
healing.
Yeah, healing.
Let me just speak to like I feel like something that I noticed immediately when like seeing you guys just as a group and individuals is that like you guys are making an experience, not just like a commodity. It's like there's something to be said, and then like the way it's presented is just incredible. And like talking about like staying at the same level and complacency, I think like even just like limiting how you present yourself and basically anything can be a detriment. Like not being afraid to get out there is definitely sick.
And yo, that's right, cause like I always been a little bit like able to hide behind the veil of UA, and like got a little comfortable with like having this brand that I could just like plug myself into. But then I realized, damn, I don't even have my own. I don't even know what I am as an artist, so like being able to like step outside of that kind of helped me grow a lot too. And get more comfortable. Because music helped me just...
Bro, that totally makes sense. Because I feel like there's also a certain confine between being in a rap group where, especially the UA tracks are arranged very similarly, where it's amazing. They're just raw posse cuts.
Yo, for real.
And that's like the beauty of it. That's like Wu-Tang Clan. That's like, some like the best rap groups that you like love. Even like Odd Future in a more modern sense. Like, it's like posse cuts. You're hearing like these different guys come in and they're feeding off each other. So it's difficult to explore your own personal artistry. That's almost why I was asking you a little bit about like picking beats, because it's like, it's probably different picking beats in the context of like being in the group versus yourself. But they're both fucking sick. They're just different processes.
Yeah, that's fascinating to me because like, I mean, it applies to basically everything, but like, there's so much skill displayed in like how it all coalesces together. And I feel like a lot of people are judged by how you if it's at work, like how you fit into like a system or a group. But then like people's individual merit is often judged on like independence. And that's a weird like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's awesome how you guys have built this like multifaceted thing. But I could see how like personally and like as an individual creator, like how that might
hinder you a little.
I mean, I don't like
it's just an interesting like
challenge, for sure, because like without the outlet, it'd be much harder for me to figure out who I am on a personal level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess like like when did you start making solo shit in terms of like, you said that Josh, and when you met Josh and Kush, you started recording. When did you start like making like your own shit off of that, or were you always kind of thinking about that?
So let me see. So my first solo track, I did it. Shout out to Luigi. We used to have this engineer named Luigi. Shout out to the Haunted Mansion. That's what we used to call the studio, the Haunted Mansion. But
the Haunted Mansion.
But I recorded a song. It had to be like, all right, this is the first song I ever made. I remember I was going by WOBN. Like that was my
That's sick.
Rap.
Really?
That's fucking fire.
And it was like it had to be like 20. Oh, backtrack. All right, hold on. It had to be like 2014.
Tell the story, baby. We got time.
All right, hold on. Shout out my nigga.
Talk your shit because like I'm just asking questions to get you to. Yeah, I'm interested in selling all of this.
All right, so
go back to the start.
Shout out my nigga Trey, my nigga Trevon. Actually, we got a song still to this day on SoundCloud called Rough Master. And that was actually the first song I ever recorded. It was called Rough Master. It was on Spotify. I really was not good at rapping. But my boy Trey, he's also a great artist. Really check Trevon Jamar. Check my mans out. But he put me on.
Shout out.
We used to me and him used to be kids and we used to hang out. I bring my Legos to his house and then we just we was always creative.
That's like me and
we would just make random shit out of. We would never make what the guy said to make. We would just make random shit.
Yeah.
And we would he had a piano, I had a sax. Shout out my nigga Trey because he really helped me channel my inner creator and my inner artist from a childhood. And the first song I ever did was with him. And yeah, then I also. The second song I did was at Luigi's. I forget the name of the song. It was called Red Wine, I think, or something like that, or something. It was an A-Rap music beat.
Ew.
Yeah.
So Luigi's was where Ghost Dog got made.
I made Ghost Dog at Luigi's. We made most of Mutual Understandings at Luigi's. I met Kush, and that's when I met Kush. Alias, I met through a mutual friend, and it was great.
Alias, what was the involvement of bars? Were you involved in bars at all?
Nah, I don't even know. I still don't even know what bars is.
Really? Okay.
I have no idea. That must be what Alias was in before.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't really know too much.
That was when Alias was in a group called Bars. It's really cool. It's cool history.
Wow,
Alias was in a group called Bars.
I'm learning. Wow.
I'm learning. Yeah. Well, Alias was in a group called Bars, and that's how. And when Kush met Alias. The first time Kush ever went to the studio was with Alias with Bars.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So Kush went to the studio. Because
Kush had only ever recorded on an iPad before that.
Oh, yeah. Mind you, hold on. Let's talk about Kush for a second.
Literally best rapper I've ever heard in my life.
This dude was
I got a really good interview with Kush. We sat down for over 2 hours.
That's
it's really crazy. I have to cut it down, but it's
that's crazy.
We had a phenomenal
I didn't really know about Kush until later on, but a lot of my friends was obsessed with him in high school. He would make these YouTube videos and then delete them, and then everybody would be like, "Oh, he deleted the fucking video. It was so sick." And I was like, "Who is Blaq Kush?" And dudes, my boys, my friend group, they were obsessed with Blaq Kush.
I haven't showed a hip hop fan Blaq Kush, and they haven't that hasn't loved
not
me.
once. Same experience.
Every single person who likes hip hop is who the fuck is this?
Yeah, nah, you gotta
the amount of people I put on to no dental insurance, and I've also put on to UA in general.
Yeah,
but
Blaq Kush actually helped me because I was thinking about this earlier. He helped me. He taught me shit. In him stepping out of UA, he kind of he taught me that I need to be more more what's the word I'm looking for, more attuned and more
cognizant, just
cognizant. No, but more I wouldn't say generous because I feel I'm pretty generous, but there were certain things where I feel we were too focused on just business as a group, or
I'm waiting for that new UA project.
Yo, facts, for real.
What's the word with that? Is there any?
We working on solo shit right now,
Yeah. Well, yo, that's fucking awesome though. Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, we're working on solo shit right now,
So Ghost Dog happens. Ghost Dog happens at what point, after y'all come together as UA?
We had probably Ghost Dog, right. So we recorded Mutual Understandings and then we put out a 3-song tape or EP. I forget the name of it. It wasn't Lucy's.
Triple Threat.
We put out Triple Threat. and it was a solo track from each one of us, right? And then Ghost Dog was a song that like I was just like, I remember just going to school and I would just write it on a train, and I would just write a little more every morning on the train.
Yeah.
And then, cause I had like, you know, it was just one of those things. I was just writing bars. Like I was motivated to like, I had just started really getting into like rap shit, and I was
motivated.
Basically,
yeah.
I'm motivated now, but like at the time I remember like, all right, y'all, nah, I want this. Kush is nice, Josh is nice, nigga. I'm finna spit, yeah, nigga. So
yo,
like,
that's still what I feel like you get. Like,
yeah, no, I'm still like that. Yeah. But bro, I was just writing bars, bro. Like I didn't expect nothing of it. I didn't even really like the song that much, just because it was just something I was doing just to like sharpen my lyrical sword. And I don't even think I didn't really think nothing would come of it, but something came of it.
Yeah.
You know?
I have a question. Actually,
isn't it funny how that works sometimes?
It's crazy.
Just
it's so crazy
to like the spirituality and like meditative stuff. Like, because I feel personally I've experienced something to a degree of like, it's a weird thing trying to measure like holding yourself to a high standard and yet also trying to have like a certain perspective on things, where it's like, you know, it's weird being appreciative of like people around you, or like, you know what I'm saying, certain things. Right. And then like, do you ever feel like sometimes you don't give yourself enough like credit? Because a couple of times you've said like XY like better than me, but you're a fucking great artist. And I feel like there's a like,
yeah, I mean, I am a humble guy. Like I'm pretty humble. Like, and I don't rap to be the best, right? Like I just rap because I got shit on my chest, right? So like,
you're smiling because that's a bar. Nah, but that's hard, bro, and that's what you said. Like it's like an expression kind of thing.
Yeah, facts.
I totally like. I could feel. I relate to that so hard. It's like who I am as an artist. Not that this is about me, but like I relate to that so hard because I don't. Yeah, like I don't really do it as like an ego thing as much as I sort of do. It's like more like an ego thing to like literally myself. Like I kind of don't really care what anyone else does.
Right, yeah.
But like to me, I kind of want to be the illest shit ever. Yeah. And I kind of talk but then it's like I get even a little, like it's weird. Like I don't even, but then as I get older, I start to, it's almost like also an immature thing. As I get older, I'm like, I become more excited as to what it can do for other people and stuff. But because I'm sure you know what you can do for other people. You've definitely inspired many people, countless people.
I would hope. But like, all right, okay, yeah. Like as a rapper, like, right, you gotta have these certain elements to you, right? Like charisma, confidence, crowd control, you know, simplicity even. And like, you know, you gotta be confident, right? Like, you know, and like, but there's a certain sense of like ego that's required for you to really get people to gravitate. Low key, you gotta be, you know, but like that's one thing that I kind of battle with and struggle with.
Well, you were talking before about like certain connotations of like,
right?
That word of a rapper is like something there's a lot of depth to that.
Yeah.
They say to make it, like, they say if you're going to be an artist or you're going to, like, try to make it or, like, be famous or, like, you got these goals, whatever it is, whatever your motive is, like, a lot of the times you have to be a little bit, it almost could be mistaken for, like, narcissistic. Because you have to believe in yourself in this sick fucking way.
Yeah.
At certain point, because you get denied so much in this shit. You get denied so much, and people tell you that you can't so much, and even if it's not them saying it, like it's just little subtle things, whatever, but it's like you have to have that shit, and it's like, but it's not even like you have to have that shit, but it's like you kind of do to like persist and like get bigger, I guess, but like, I don't know, like some of us just don't, I guess, in terms of like that insane like. I don't know. Well, sometimes I look inward and I'm like, yeah, maybe could be better or something.
So like as not an artist, like is there ever like what would you say to like certain expectations, or like, because it's a very like, you know, outward facing thing, producing, like just making music or like, creating something like that.
Yeah.
And that's like, I feel like, you know, kind of just doing away with doubts and shit like that has to be a big part of it if it's so like, you know, because it's weird, like it's such a like creativity in any form is an internal thing, but then like trying to
definitely
face it outward.
I was gonna let you tackle that.
Oh yeah. Well, it's interesting because like right, as an artist, like your success is only a reflection of your internal drive, right? Like, and some of us are driven to be like famous or rich, or I don't know, to have a million streams, but some of us are just driven to like touch somebody. Like,
yeah. And I mean, I always think too, it's like it's a slow burning process, and things can morph and evolve.
Yeah.
And it's like to always to become something bigger is to like kind of know all these nooks and crannies of yourself and different things. I mean, no one who's amazingly big and influential just stumbled upon that.
Right.
Most of the time, people had to, you know, persist through a lot of different times or whatever it was and figure it out, and that's kind of why they build this character to this point where they're worth listening to.
Right.
At least for people that I look up to.
Because there are a lot of, I was just to interject, like there are
sure.
some cases, especially with people who don't have like, you know, longevity or viability, where like it seems like sometimes in a lot of things, like the algorithms of social media will just blow someone up who's not ready for it.
Right. For sure. Well, I was gonna say too, is like certain things about this interview that I love is just you showing like humility. You know, as much as it's like is that's like, I don't know, it's like it's awesome. Like it's just, you know, it's very relatable and it's great.
Well, I do want to say something about success. Like, success is spiritual. Like, success is, it's not about like, well, yeah, you can be successful by being cutthroat, but you're gonna cultivate some bad karma.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna build up some bad karma. All right, this is a gem, right? If you want to be successful, figure out how you can be of service, right? Because if you have something that can serve people, that people feel like they want or they need, they'll eat it up. And I'm not doing that's like, if you can be of service, it'll be reciprocated.
Yeah.
You know? But because then if you want to be of service, right, you got to be able to like, first of all, you have to serve yourself enough to be in a state where you can serve others. And that is a challenge in itself. So you're already going to develop some sort of discipline and like some, you know, dedication to something, even if it's just bringing yourself to a state where you can serve others. That's a big accomplishment. And then once people feel like, oh man, this person has something that's really good for me, you know, you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. But like, that's it. That was one thing for me.
No,
like,
yeah.
You know?
Right.
And like,
I think there's something to be said about like passion in any endeavor where it's like when someone brings something of substance to the table, like it'll speak for itself.
Yeah.
Basically anything.
Wait, never mind. What'd you say?
No, like when somebody like
What were you gonna say?
Nah, I don't remember. I was like, I'm not even listening to what you're saying. What did you say?
No, I was just gonna say like when you bring something of substance to the table, like when it's about like, you know, when it's not connected to all those external things, and it's, I mean, whether it's spirituality or like all these versatile things that you can, if you bring passion to the table, like you're gonna, like you said, it's more of the internal.
Yeah, I mean, no, passion is good, but like, that's what, going back to me and Alias, like, it's how you focus and project that passion.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because the balance you guys bring to each other, like, there's there's a weird thing where, because I definitely agree with you how like success, victory, and something like that's up to whoever is going down that path. But then there's the whole other like there's the financial and like the
Right.
things that you don't want to
Like,
have
the
to do.
logistics.
Yeah.
Because like in any job, like
Like
even-
social media.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what's
It's
your like
like-
relationship with social media and shit?
Like I don't like it, but like I don't like it, but like.
Because I feel like that's like obvious. Like,
But like it's like I don't.
But I saw you posting a little bit more.
Yeah,
this
I'm trying. It's like it's weird because like I don't know if I don't like it because I'm a little like, well, I do have a certain boundary I like to keep around myself. Like I'm not really comfortable with like the full exposure, but like as an artist, you know, I kind of gotta be. So it's like I don't like it, but I'm learning.
Well, not really.
You're right, but
I guess you can make your own version of it. Like,
but I do want to show more of myself to people, just
I
because.
totally hear that, dude.
Just because, like, I feel like it'll help me grow, and
It's hard to do that though.
and I do feel like I'm
speaking like in my own terms because recently
no,
I went
seriously.
on Twitch and shit, and like I started to get on live more consistently, and I'm really doing it. Like every week I'm gonna get on, and like last night I had like a couple of people. It was cool, but like at the end of the day I was like in there for like an hour like a
That's
couple weeks
good.
ago, and I'm like, and no one was in there for a long time. It was like
Oh,
0
wow.
viewers, but I had to just say to them, I was like, yo, I'm doing this for me. I'm
Yeah,
doing this for I'm doing this
facts.
for me. I'm not really doing this to like. I'm doing this because I know deep down that this is cool, and I'm like, I know someone's gonna watch it eventually, and then here
Yeah.
I am, like this week there were some more people in there, and I know like stay consistent, but it's like I don't know, I would just it's just like make it your own thing and like bite off what you can, because like that's my best advice to like I hate social media because I hate it too, bro. People be like, yo, I have to spend more time on I have to spend less time on TikTok. I have to spend less time on TikTok.
Yeah.
I have to spend more time on TikTok
Damn.
because I don't go on it, and like I feel like I need to like break the like I don't use it, but it's
Right.
like when I do use it, I find that I get a little bit more traction, and it's like, but I don't really consistently use it. But then it's like, I think that's a good thing, but it's also
Yeah, it's
like I'm
but
kind of like
is
I
it-
should use it more. Like I really should, and I'm like forcing myself to.
Because
But
now
it's like
TikTok is like, it has like trumped Instagram, right? Like it's now like the #1 like social media platform, right? Like
it's used a gross
probably,
amount.
yeah.
probably,
And it's crazy because like, bro, it's what I'm talking about. I don't have TikTok. I don't use TikTok, but
But yo,
Ghost
you
Dog-
make an account, you push shit up there, like in 2 days,
bro,
you can have like goddamn no
there's
2 amount of followers.
there's dudes on TikTok making TikToks with Ghost Dog,
That's dope.
and I'm like, I don't even have a TikTok.
Right. Well, you
And-
should make a TikTok.
Yeah,
dog.
maybe I should make a TikTok.
Just make a TikTok.
Yeah,
You go crazy.
yeah. But that's the thing.
It's a
like,
whole
this
thing,
is
though. It's a
where
whole
like
thing.
where your passion starts to become like a job almost. Or
But
it's
you know
like-
what it is? It's sort of almost trying. Yeah, that's so true. But then
You know?
also it's a little bit of like the artistry could come back into it, because I know like for me, I'm like I love poetry, but I also do. You see, I put a lot of those like funny little reels up of me like rapping to
Yeah.
the camera, and like there's
Yeah.
actually a bag I can get in
Or-
where I do really enjoy making those. And when
Yeah.
I enjoy making those
It's funny.
more,
I like the way you do it with the little like toy microphone.
Thank you, bro.
That was lit.
The
Look,
Fisher Price.
I mean,
Fisher
I have
Price
the fucking,
mic.
I have like so many props down here in this
Yeah,
basement,
yo.
like, so it's like fucking, I don't know, like I love making those little things. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna make one of those things every day because it's easy it takes fucking
Yeah.
5 minutes, and like, as goofy as it is, as cool as some people think it is sometimes, and it's like, I'll take that with this because I really want to promote my music, and I think that if a song gets out there one day that's good enough, and they see my fucking handsome face doing some dumbass shit, they might be like, oh, like, what the fuck? I don't know. But like, you're a fly ass looking guy and you got some amazing music. So it's like, and it's like the visuals do matter. So like, that's why
They do.
I'm saying it. But I mean,
They do.
you just pop off with some shit real quick. You could even
Yeah.
use TikTok with your already released stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get a new camera. My camera is buns. Like my phone camera is so bad. But I wanted to.
But that's really like what you said. Like it's like
Yeah.
it sucks that your phone camera has to do with like you being in it. Like it's
Yo,
like,
that's what I'm
like,
saying,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like, yeah, but wait, what was I gonna say? Because you had said something about like making your content and like it becomes almost like, like something you have to do, like a task, and then that kind of takes away from like the enjoyment. But like, and that's kind of my thing too. But like, I don't know, like you. I do believe in like sacrifice and like. I don't know, bro. Like, I guess like some people enjoy making content, but I think for me, like, it's something that I'm gonna have to like adapt to because I'm kind of just like, bro, I'm a 90s baby. I'm a little old school now,
bro.
Like,
I hear that, but that's even like me. Like, I hate this content, this stupid ass content shit too. But like my like, all right, I'm gonna make content. Like, I'm not gonna vlog.
Wait, I can't use that as an excuse.
I'm gonna interview my friends, and I'm gonna interview these really talented artists that I have around, and that's like my that's sort of my idea for content.
Something you'd be interested in. It sounds like
exactly, essentially. And I'm also looking at all these artists around me because I'm gonna have you and Josh sit down next time, and we're just gonna talk about like because that's an amazing thing too. Like, just we already sort of touched on it, just your chemistry and stuff. But no, I mean, it's really like however you make it. Because like I really think me even bringing up like your yoga shit and like
I appreciate that. And
bro, that aspect of like who you are is like that could blow you up in and of itself.
I love your metalworking shit and your jewelry stuff.
Oh, thanks.
So,
that's something I didn't even bring up. K makes core copper, dope company.
Yeah, I haven't made no jewelry in a minute just because I've been working so much. But before we get into other things, the last thing I want to say about like TikTok and social media and all that is like, it's really interesting to see how like even older generations are like hopping on it, and then like you can't like I don't want to be that like that person who like didn't like is it stubbornness? Like, why do I not want to do it? You know, like
well, you know what it is. Am I speaking for you when I say that like a lot of the shit you see on there is corny, and you're like, I don't want to be a part of that?
Yo, for sure.
No, I thought you were gonna take it the other direction of like I don't want to be like the out of touch dude that's like why am I doing this? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
Bro, that's how I feel. That's how I feel when I'm on. That's how I feel when I'm on it. When I get like 90 views consecutively, which is like a bare minimum for like me, because I see, like a good one I'll see go up to like 700, 1,000 on TikTok and get like 20, 30 likes. But then it's like when I see like the songs that are like me just rapping to the camera or something, and I'm like. Because it really TikTok is one of those things, bro. It's like I think at least I don't know if I'm right, but it's like the more you engage and like you can like respond to comments on TikTok and like you really have to engage and like build a little thing, and like it doesn't even necessarily have to do with your music. It's almost back to like you as an artist. Like it's not even like. People don't even give a shit about what your music sounds like or like, do you have a good TikTok? And then like after that, they might be like, oh, I really like this guy. I'm going to go check out his music. But it's like, that's sort of what I've realized TikTok is. It's not even like, you have to be really lucky to like put your song up there and your song to blow up. Cause that's like, that's the jackpot.
Right.
But the easy way is to just kind of go do the TikTok thing. And then also have your music up there. And then it'll probably do your music nice. So like, that's what I've sort of been on lately is like, all right, I've been like actually saving like sounds because like you could do like the trending sounds or something, and I'm like thinking of ideas for like TikToks through them, but like I'm all trying to do it in like a, I don't know, it's difficult because like I don't want to be cringy, but then at the same time I'll see something I'm like, damn, I could have made this. Like why didn't I?
You want to be authentic with it.
That's the thing. I don't like spending too much time in you. It's like we living in a world, and then like there's this digital realm within this. We're already in the 3Ds, already like a simulation. Like we're already in like a game, you know. Enough. And then now you're like, people got like digital like houses and like
in the metaverse
and farms.
That shit whack.
It's just like, bro, like what is happening?
I don't give none of that the light of day yet.
What's going on? Like if I'm gonna make a TikTok, it's gonna be probably like a yoga TikTok.
That would be lit though, bro. And you would put Ghost Dog in the background, or like, or Trail of Tears in the background of like certain songs of you like
exactly
just doing your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like even a day where you teach classes and like you come to the studio or like different things like that, if you did like a day in the life sort of TikTok, where I see certain people do, like go crazy. And like, I mean, you could like make these types of things like I don't know, like I feel like that. You never know.
I mean, also
this is just straight like if I don't know, like just, but like I wouldn't approach it in a way like, oh, I have to do this. Like I would more approach it in a way like, well, goddamn, if I do this, this could be like
I would have
money
to get
and like
inspired.
opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, you're already such a versatile dude that it's like the different like endeavors that you have. Like,
yeah,
I could see like copper working blowing up, like to just anything. Like,
Yeah,
as
that's
long
a
as there's
fact.
a genuine like passion in there, like.
word. Yeah, nah, it's definitely like this transparency of inviting people into your life and into your workshop or into your, you know, your studio session or your yoga practice that like is exciting, but also like as a person who like is also like not used to that. Like I gotta evolve in that realm, you know. But like I'm like we all just here, bro, chopping it up, chatting, right? And like, look, bro, like at the end of the,
Take a piss. You guys just keep going. I was gonna pause it.
I've said at the end of the day, bro, it's just like as an artist, people kind of expect you to just be like a artist, but I'm still just a person, bro. Like I'm still just a person who's like sometimes I don't feel like being like it's crazy because like I'm an artist, but at the same time like
You're a human being.
yeah, but also like sometimes I'm antisocial. Sometimes I want to be isolated. Sometimes I need solitary. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, there's a weird visibility
You know?
with social media where it's like it clashes with those expectations where it's
Yeah.
like the more visible you make yourself, the more kind of those expectations you have to fight where it's like it's weird because it's like, you know, there's definitely something where it's like this is not real life. You know what I'm saying? With social
Word.
media, I remember Dave Chappelle years
Yeah.
ago saying like that's not real. Like there's the real
Word.
world, there's the internet, and like seeing how connected they're getting is kind of off-putting.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, G. Do you want to live in a world inside of a world? Or do you want to live,
Kicked.
like, you know, in the present? Like, I just feel like a lot of the stuff is a distraction, but we're kind of feeding. It's very weird.
You
Like-
guys, what do you guys
like-
on like?
Talk about social media and shit.
Just,
Still,
well,
okay.
all right, yeah, but all right, just to finish this up, bro. I just feel like it's like this perpetual, like it's like opening up. It's like opening up. You know those Russian dolls? It's a doll inside of a doll.
The babushka doll.
The babushka doll. That's what it feels like to me. It's just like, and it's getting further and further away from reality.
Yeah,
You know,
Absolutely.
everything. A lot of the shit you see on social media,
it's true.
like people put shit up. You know how many takes or how many pictures that person took before they got the right picture, or how many videos or how many times they edited it or filtered it.
Did you hear what happened with Twitter a couple weeks ago with the Eli
With
Lilly thing?
Eli Lilly
With Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
But yeah, with the Eli
and the
Lilly
insulin
and the
Yeah,
insulin
that
company? Yeah, and
But like, doesn't
yeah.
that not feel real?
Yeah, right,
Like that is
exactly.
something
Yeah.
that would happen in a fucking movie. Like
Right,
it's like that
exactly.
is
Yeah, like
not.
that-
Bro, we're literally
happened in
watching
some
a
other
movie
world.
and like
That's
life.
like-
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait,
bro.
what?
It's crazy.
We're really just tripping.
Yo, we tripping, bro. We tripping. I'm tripping.
Yo, thanks for doing this, bro.
Absolutely.
G. Yeah, but yeah, let's fuck TikTok. No,
we got more things we could cover. Are you out of here? What do you?
Nah, I'm chilling, bro. Like, what you want to talk about?
I don't really even know. Oh, anime.
Yeah.
What animes do you be fucking with? Because we
love
sample
anime.
a lot of animes, especially throughout your
Yeah,
album,
facts.
and yeah, like anime in general.
Yeah,
I guess that's
I'm well, I'm kind of basic, bro. Like I really like the old school anime. Like I grew up on like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Spirit Detective,
You fuck with
Rurouni.
Akira?
Akira was lit. Yeah, Akira was a big one. Rurouni Kenshin, Princess Mononoke, Studio Ghibli, Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing.
Those are sick. What else is there? There's this recent movie I seen, Into Abyss or From the Abyss. It was a crazy movie. It's pretty good though. I just like anime because like it's animated, but it's not a cartoon. Like there's a lot of wisdom and life lessons and like character development and like I don't know. It's really inspiring to
It
me.
also has its own form because
Right.
like the characters
Yeah.
don't develop in a way that they would develop in like a traditional
exactly
story, because like they kind of have their own arcs in anime, right? Like kind of
for sure.
common plot like arcs.
It's cool to see. Like I feel like it's kind of been moving more mainstream, and it seems like, because it feels like, I mean, I'm only 21, but like,
wow, you're mad young.
That's crazy. There was just it feels like there was like a kind of, well, it kind of speaks to like global culture and how like I feel like everyone's getting a taste of like global culture now, and like people, it's weird how like people like there's certain connotations about like even like,
well, I feel like a lot of the concepts in a lot of the anime that I like are derived from like themes that are based off of like, you know, there could be like spiritual or very religious, or like, for example, like Dragon Ball Z is based off of like the Monkey King, or like, which is like a Chinese, like very old like Chinese like epic poem where like there's this monkey.
I never knew that.
God, and he like has to. It's crazy, but like a lot of it is based off of like Hindu or Buddhist spirituality, and it's just like been like, you know, curated for like, you know, modern day people, and like a lot of animes like that, you know, and like that's the culture of.
That's so cool.
Japan.
I love that reusing like old, you know, tales and putting them in new context, kind of with.
Yeah, and then it's really cool. It's really cool, and like, you know, this like I really love like the willpower that a lot of the characters have, and like how they just keep digging deeper and like unlock this new form or unlock this hidden potential, and like it's like, damn, bro, and like. It's so inspiring, and like, and I feel like, cause I love anime because you could see aura, you know, like they charge up and you can see their aura, like you can see their energy, like you can see their, and like we all have that, bro. We just can't see it, and it's just, you know, it's very like it resonates. It really resonates. Oh, talking about resonate, Soul Eater. That's another good one. Because they talk about soul resonance and Soul Eater. It sounds crazy, but it's really good.
No, that sounds sick.
Yeah. Most people know about these animes. I don't really know about anything that's like, oh, nobody knows about this anime, but...
Yeah.
You know.
Do you fuck with the recent mainstreams like the Attack on Titan or like Demon
Attack
Slayer?
on Titan is cool. Demon Slayer is... Jujutsu Kaisen is cool.
Some of those shows are just way too long, though.
Wow.
Like 1,000 episode shows.
No, you're good.
Where it's like One Piece is like way too big to get
into. I don't even... One Piece is lit, but I can't tell you about it.
Shout out Finn. Finn loves One Piece. And Charlie.
Word.
Those fuckers.
Those are some committed motherfuckers. I can see them both loving that show. Just like, we're on the 70th plot arc.
It never ends. Well, Charlie's I would guess Charlie probably has seen like 4 seasons and is like, I haven't seen the rest. And Finn is probably in Finn's probably ridiculously caught up. Like way too far.
Word.
That would be my guess.
Nah, and bro, One Piece.
Finn and Charlie are definitely going to be listening to this, so let me know.
Literally on like its 25th anniversary or some crazy shit. It's been running for like almost 30 years.
They have
I know that shit is nuts.
They have a sick thing with continuity,
maybe even longer. I don't even know.
Where you'll find this cool, where like, because a lot of those animes come from, they're called mangas. It's like Japanese, like
the Japanese
comic books, right?
And like they have this awesome thing with continuity in that show because it's been going on for 25 years. Where I saw a thing not too long ago where it's like,
it might be longer.
In the first few seasons, like someone like hit their sword on a desk, and like 20 years later. They have a shot, and in the background, like there's the cut from that time. That dude like fucking slammed his sword into the desk.
That's good stuff.
Just a crazy level of continuity.
That's good stuff. I like that a lot.
That's also why I like anime.
But then I do. Yeah.
Oh, Baki the Grappler. That's the anime's cool, but the manga is crazy.
Baki the Grappler.
Baki the Grappler, yeah.
I'm gonna put it up on the screen. They'll be able to see it right now. That shit probably looks crazy.
It's
Baki
wild. It's lit, bro.
You guys do some awesome things with the visuals on like music posts. I remember Kush did a lot of that.
Big facts. UA in general with the anime.
Yeah, facts.
It just takes you to a place.
Kush is crazy with the visual effects.
Yeah, he's lit.
But UA in general with the anime is nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I mean, it just gives it just adds a nice element to the music, really.
Yeah.
You know.
Yo, we were talking about like freestyling before and shit. I was just wondering like what aspect, because you're like a poet, you say this is how you explain yourself and stuff. Like, what do you like performing? Does performing like excite you, or do you see it like it's more of a chore, I guess?
Nah, performing is the furthest thing from a chore. Like, it's something about like actually like being able to like project in real time to people.
I could see that.
Y'all are performers
when you guys performed at my shit, like you were going crazy specifically. You were like, yeah, like, let's go. Like it was excited. Like you lit up when you hit that stage. Dude.
Yeah. You know, thanks for the opportunity for that, because that was an amazing night, and like that was our first performance.
Yeah,
like we had like done open mics and stuff, but like
I love you guys, so I'll admit it. Like that shit is crazy to me.
That is crazy to me. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Like y'all should be performing a lot more.
Nah, yo, real talk.
Especially the energy that you guys brought to that.
Yeah, no, we definitely gonna.
I mean, y'all turn heads. I feel like
we're definitely gonna be performing a lot more for sure.
I mean, the future's always
in the future.
Yeah, do whatever. But
but
I be telling Josh the same thing. I'm like, bruh, get out there.
No, yo, Josh, we gotta set a show up, bro. We gotta go on tour. But
hell yeah, tour.
But nah, yo, that was an amazing experience for me, though.
You be thinking about things like tour?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Like, it's a dream, bro. It's a dream to be able to stop working every day and busting my ass.
Yeah,
like,
but do you think there's like a level to tour when you first do it that it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be a big tour bus and it's not gonna be funded by crazy. Like, it's gonna be you and Josh in the fucking minivan type shit. Like,
I ain't gonna
pulling
lie.
up to like Philly and this and that, or y'all not interested until it's like the big shit.
I don't know how Josh feels, but I can say that like I'll be willing to do it on a small scale.
Yeah.
Like I know people who go on tour, and it's not hyped up. Like, it's not what it's hyped up to be.
Right.
Like, it's
like Dice. Like when Dice was telling.
Yeah, like you're probably gonna be like, you know, eating microwave like noodles, or like, you know, just not getting sleep, or like your voice,
sleeping in the bus,
your voice is gonna be
car,
shot, sleeping on
10-hour drives.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
splitting Airbnbs with like 20 people.
Yeah, it's not
sleeping on the floor. You know? Like, it's like that's the type of shit it really is.
Yeah,
when you're starting out, but that's like a place that you kind of have to be before, unless you're gonna get lucky. But then it's like, what is that? Because it's like we see like someone like Ice Spice blow up mad quick, but it's like, is that? Love to like, but it's like, is that what you like? It's just as fast up as it is down. I like to think,
and like not
no talking shit to anyone.
Right? Yeah, and
it's
not
usually how it works.
Yeah, but like, not to say anything about Ice Spice, because like I mean, you gotta.
I totally sound like I just dissed her, but
nah, you didn't.
I was saying the same thing.
But no, you gotta.
Just
you gotta like respect her.
Like 2
come
songs
up.
and a nice ass. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but you gotta respect the come up, bro. Like literally one word, munch, and she blew up. Right,
She's
right.
successful.
So it's crazy. Like,
for sure. Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta respect that, bro. Because like, she came from nothing, bro. She's
there's something.
Oh no, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But like, the faster you blow up, you know, like, the faster you could fall off. Not that is
one thing I have to say is like, in terms of like the type of artist that you are and the type of artist that UA is a completely different type of artist than the type of artist Ice Spice is, and even like Lil TJ is, because like, I don't think that, even though they might have cuts like in an album or something where they get more like, you know, they're not necessarily just doing hype shit, it's not as down to earth and like human as the music that y'all make, in terms of like talking about real shit in a non I mean, they talk about certain real things, but it might be in a very like almost cinematic way, or like a very hyped up way.
Yeah, I mean,
something.
there's it's always kind of annoying me. There's like this moniker like conscious rap, but I always just think of it as like introspective rap.
Right.
It's like that's kind of a bullshit title. It's like there's substance there, you know what I'm saying? People just kind of brush it to the side.
I always get mad at lyrical rap. I'm like, what does that mean? All songs have lyrics.
Yeah.
Like,
People just love to compartmentalize things.
Lyrical rap is just a dumb thing to say. It's like, oh, you like lyrical rap? It's like, bro, what? I mean, like, I get the idea, like the whole lyrical miracle, like rapping super, but you know, it's like calling it lyrical rap just makes you sound so dumb because like all songs have lyrics, like.
Bro, it's never
even if it's repetitive. Whole lot of red has lyrics. You hit the lyrics, bro,
lyrics. And it's never like it's never some. And
whole lot of red is fire, but
until
it's not
someone's like, I'm a lyrical rapper, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up.
right, like son, you say you lyrical rapper, and niggas already their attention span is turned off because they don't want to hear what you have to say.
I also fucking hate. I hate the real hip hop thing when people are like, this is real.
Yeah, this is real rap. I
actually hate that with the capital.
Yeah, I mean, yo,
there's some old head cows.
Rap is a reflection of the culture of the times, right? Like you can't be holding on to shit like that was then. This is now, bro. Like you gotta just you could hold it down and stay true to the roots and keep practicing, like you know, like that, you know. But also you gotta embrace what's here and what's not, what's right in front of you.
Yeah,
that's always been super interesting to me too, because I feel like rap definitely has like. I mean, rock's like that too, but there's like kind of like the like classifications of like, you know, the eras, and it's like hip hop is always such a like evolutionary thing, like especially when it comes to like sampling.
Yeah, actually, yo,
right. It's like it's grounded in like that idea of evolution.
I mean, hip hop is sampling, right? So it's like to certain ideas of it, like I don't know, certain people just don't understand it who are like over 45, 50. Honestly, they just don't understand that like it is. Kind of the art of sampling.
Yeah,
so,
but actually hip hop is in a weird place right now because although like I think it was the highest grossing genre of music in the US for a minute. But even though it still is, the overall hip hop sales are actually starting to decline.
Really?
In the past 2 years, at least 30%, like whatever, like the biggest hip hop artists, whatever, Drake or whoever, J. Cole, Kendrick or whatever, like 21, but like they're like hip hop sales are like the magnetic force that hip hop had on the world is actually slowly starting to decrease. So now we're approached with an opportunity as like artists who have kind of different styles to sort of like, all right, well, maybe the mainstream hip-hop is not doing as good anymore, you know? I mean, but who knows, right? I don't know if people are going to be willing to, like, listen to what I have to say because it's not really watered down. Like, Lupe had this old song called Dumb It Down.
Right.
Yeah, like, you got to dumb shit down for people, right? And, like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? Even if instructing a yoga class, it's kind of similar. Like you have to make it digestible and easy for people to understand when you're cueing.
I love that kind of shit though, because there's always so much more depth than like people give certain subjects, and then like, you know, knowing when to kind of lean back from the full fucking picture is important.
Right, like, for sure. Word. I was gonna say I saw this TikTok yesterday. And it basically it highlighted the fact that it was basically of an artist walking into a major label. Oh, I just finished my album. That was I finished it after 2 years of working on it. I finished my album finally. And the person's like, all right, great, put the songs on TikTok. Let's see which one goes. We'll pick the single. He's like, well, I already have an idea for what the single should be. And they're like, well, just put them on TikTok. We'll see what trends the best.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
And that's really where labels are going, and where music is like overly it's overly commodified,
I would say.
Like the value of a song is like very small now, where like, you know, it's like Nas dropped an album this week. I'm like, I damn near so many people that I said like, oh hey, did you listen to the new Nas album? And there's a lot of people who are.
There's a new Nas
A lot of people are like, there's a new Nas album.
Yeah, bro,
because no one fucking cares because there's so much music all the time. There's like backlogged music that it's like, oh, I want to listen to this album from like 2 months ago, but I still haven't gotten to it because I'm a fucking human being.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's like, yo, there's just mad music. So it's like, even me with like pitching my new music, I'm having that. It's almost a beautiful thing because I used to get really salty. I was like, damn, my song only has like 50 plays. But yo, now I'm like Cope got to fucking 30 plays in the first day. Like, cause I'm like, I realized like, you know, anyone listening to it is a W. And at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna have to email and push and like get to like, it's like it's not necessarily for like, I don't know, like if I was to get like my friend to listen to it 20 times or something, and now it's at 50 plays, like what's the difference? Like, it's like, I'd be doing this for me.
Yo, exactly, like, bro. It's like, yo.
And I'm not doing it for like my family or my friends or my this. It's like, it's for eventual fans that are gonna find me. And it's like, yeah, but it's back to, I guess, like who you are as an artist. Cause I think that's become the most valuable fucking thing, which is why I'm like, I'm just gonna spend more time doing my thing. Cause it's like, people could almost give a shit about what you do. It's almost like if they watch your, like, they might buy your merch and stuff though if they really like you, or they might, you know, buy the album if they really like you, or they might they might like the music because they really like you. Like,
I think social media definitely, like the numbers in social media, there's so much like forward facing, like just statistics, like how many like engagement and shit like that. But then like we've just so devalued like an individual's experience,
or also like in-person shit too. Because I was talking to Amir yesterday. I did an interview with Amir, and we were talking about how
do they do photography, or am I mistaken?
Amir? No, Amir's a painter. He painted that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's sick.
Amir's awesome. Fucking but we were talking about how you could have a lot of numbers online, but then like it doesn't mean anyone's gonna show up in person.
Yeah.
And that's like the whole that like jump of like doing shit in person is like kind of a whole one that's like people are scared to do those types of things, but because it's like the veil of the internet is a real one. You could buy likes on anything. You could really, if you're smart, even people like, there's levels to buying likes that are like everyone's doing it. Even fucking someone who has 1 million likes, bro, like they might be pumping in like 250,000 fake ones. Like it's like they're doing that on every scale of imaginable, that there's bots and stuff. And it's like, I've signed up for things on month occasions in the past. During 2019, I signed up to this social media, a social media like recruitment. It was like we'll help you like make your account and like your engagement go up and stuff. It was just all bots. They were just pumping bots into like all my shit, which does sort of help people go, oh, what's going on
like
here
in the algorithm. Yeah,
but it's not really. It's not real. So it's like, what is the value of this other than like almost making me look a little bit more pumped up? But it's like, that doesn't, at the end of the day, that doesn't mean shit.
But to take it all the way back to what Kay said before, like real life already has a lot of like illusion elements. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of complexity to life. And then you take it to just a little box in the palm of your hand. Yeah. And it gets jacked up to 1,000, where it's like, there's a lot of bullshit. It's ton of bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of find it very conflicting sometimes to really dive into like all the social stuff, just because like, you know, I was raised to not be distracted. But it's weird because now this distraction can also pull me in a lot of success. Or like, I don't know, I just personally have to find this balance, I guess.
Well, you know,
like I said before, it has to be serving and meaningful and substance. It can't just be no bullshit.
But not to talk not to talk for you, but you're already doing it, bro.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You're already doing it.
And it's weird too.
You're just not like you might not be inflecting certain things enough like through the social media channels, but you're already way doing it.
But to speak to like something even like deeper there, it's like,
thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Social media in of itself is like literally a facade. It's how you project yourself like outward. And like when you're doing something of substance and something genuine, like it's weird to like have to put up a facade. Like even if it is a real image of like what you're trying to do, you're still presenting yourself, and it's like,
of course
there's this odd fucking dynamic to it.
Of course. But that's also, I mean, to go back to what I'm doing lately, is that's sort of the Twitch thing, is it's like, well, I make beats on that night anyway.
Exactly.
So it's like, well, I'll just go on and do this online. And the first time I did it, I was like, I don't like this. But then this week I was like, I don't really give a shit that anyone's watching me. This is the same thing that I would be doing regularly. So it's like, at that point, it's just it's just making this abundance of content for myself because I just have all this like almost real time.
Well, yo, I
have 2 hours of real time video of me in the studio that I could just clip.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit. And I started to realize that like, oh, I want to put a song out next week. Well, I'll just mix a little bit of it on this stream. And not only if someone's in here, will they be like, oh, this is good, this is bad, this is this. They'll give their feedback and I'll get honest feedback. But I'll also get a little bit of clip to promote my shit. Like it's like an effortless clip. Like it's shit that I don't have to necessarily like, all right, I'm gonna put the ring light on and I'm gonna get in front of the thing and I'm gonna get this take right and lip sync this song on this reel. And it's like it's that shit is like sometimes you just feel corny doing that. Like you're like, fuck.
Man, honestly, I don't even be knowing sometimes. It's like I want to make a video of myself with a song in the background, but like I can't record this. I can't play the song while my camera's going. So I'm like, damn, I can't.
Yo, you could go into Instagram Reels though.
Half of it is just me not even being too savvy, honestly.
Right, but that's where you need like Josh and shit.
Yeah,
you just go into Reels and you just fucking like if you go into Reels and you go here, it's this whole pop-up menu pops up. You just hit audio, then you can just pick like, that's crazy. You know, like.
But I want to do like an unreleased song of mine. Like I don't have one out yet, so then
you could do that too very easily. You just hit import.
Oh, that's lit.
And you just have to have a video of the unreleased song.
Yeah, I'm a slagger.
No, bro. It's not easy shit to figure out, bro.
It's crazy. Social media is really easy.
Nah, I mean it's supposed
that's what I'm
to
saying.
be like
intuitive. I get in my own way sometimes, for sure.
Does anyone else still like all the pictures on someone's profile and then DM them if they want to get their attention? Or is that just the most Goddamn. Yeah. Nah, bro, but thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, thanks, G. Yeah,
this is so cool.
Yeah, that was really fun, bro.
Great experience.
Yeah.
This was awesome. I'm gonna clip it up and shit.
Yeah,
and
clip it up. Take out all the bull.
There will be a bunch of bullshit that I'll take out. But there's some gems.
There's some gems in there. Yeah.
And yeah, dude, thank you so much for being a part. This is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was really fun, bro. Bro, like like I find it hard for me to actually be like, well, we're like, this is just whatever, but like, I'm such a like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm so far from a rapper sometimes, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but that's why you're the best. That's why you're the coolest fucking dude, bro. I swear to God, man, that's the shit you gotta lean into a little more and like not feel as because yo, you're talking to me. I mean, all the time I'm like, damn, am I too corny? Am I too this? But it's like,
we gotta keep this now because I was gonna bring this up before. There's the whole idea of like imposter syndrome. I feel like everyone's got that nowadays. Like,
bro, everybody's an imposter.
You're doing the shit you're doing. Like, if you're doing it, you're doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, people just got to get that.
We're all imposters, bro. Cause like, man, like when you first started something, you wasn't a master. You know what I'm saying? We all seen somebody do something and then we wanted to do it. Yeah. Pretty much, like,
hard work beats talent if talent fails to work hard. That shit is facts.
I think a commitment to that substance and to that like journey, that's the most important thing.
I mean, bro, most of the coolest people I look up to aren't even that crazy talented. They're just, like Russ, bro. People hate Russ. He's just like, bro, I figured the music business shit out stupid. I could have worked in the music business industry because that's how much I've figured it out. I could be like the best manager ever. And then he's like, I make these really catchy songs that like honestly most people think are like pretty boring and they don't contribute much. But it's like, it's all he had to do.
That's all you had to do.
Now he's rich as hell off music. Yeah. It's like, bro, I mean, it's like, it takes a shit ton of self-belief, but he's not doing anything cutting edge. It's like, he's just doing everything really well and he's really good at the business side. And it's like, there you go. But like, that's really,
he got a formula.
That's like touchingly inspiring to me because I'm like,
he's doing it. Like,
he's just, I'm like, damn, like you really don't need to follow any model except your own personal belief.
He got a lane. He got a niche. Right. That's the thing. Exactly. You don't got to be the best. You just got to have a lane.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
OD, bro.
It doesn't matter how fast you're going as long as you're going somewhere.
You know what people say about Russ sometimes too? People are like, well, his songs are like so like boring, but it's like, bro, he said it on this podcast. He's like, some of my streams are like the biggest in like other countries and people like use my music in like English classes. And people who are learning English use my music to learn English.
Wow.
And he's like, that's like people like come to me all the time and they're like, I use your songs to like help learn English.
What we were saying before.
And it's like, well, there you go. That's why a fuck ton of people pull up to him when he's in like any city around any country in the world.
Bro, I'm sure to him it's like numbers are numbers, but like you probably can't feel more successful than that.
Well, that's right. Awesome. But you talk about like a Blueface, and not to shit on like certain people, but like Blueface was really, really big for a minute, and then now he's kind of like really falling off hard, and it's like, well, why? But it's like he was sort of a gimmick, but like also no one listened to that. Maybe some people in Europe, but like generally, bro, that was some West Coast shit. Maybe some people in New York listened to it, but like I think most other people were like, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, it was like really popular, like to like a very small niche in the US. Like, but it's like, I could be totally wrong about that, but like, you guys like Suicide Boys or Puya or like
Suicide, yeah.
They go crazy because like they go around the world. Like their shit isn't just like, it's not just one city's thing, and that's why I feel like UA too. Like Josh goes on live and like people pulling up from like Germany and shit. It's like,
yeah, we got mad.
Y'all should just pull. Yo, flights to Berlin right now are like forfeit. Like it's like pull up there. Like y'all should just start doing bullshit. Like. Yeah. Cause that shit would be hella fun. Be like, yo, we're gonna go to Berlin for like a weekend. Like,
I ain't gonna lie,
meet up with that guy, and like go make music at this one studio. I mean, it would be like bread and shit, but yo, wouldn't be as much as you think, and it would probably like be amazing content exposure, like experience wise. Like,
I mean, Brody, like we really want to. I ain't gonna lie.
And this I'll cut out because I'm not like trying to. I'm not trying to big bro you on.
No, bro. Like bro, keep this. We want to, but it's like, bro, me and Josh got full-time jobs.
I know, but you guys can still find time. I know you can.
Yeah,
and weekends. Like I know you can still find time.
No, we can find time. Like,
and it doesn't have to be Germany. Like it could just be like other. Like I don't even know. Yeah, totally. Like, I totally hear you.
Nah, but bro, like the fact that we are successful as we are, with full-time jobs, mad responsibilities.
Right.
Like, bro, like I really feel like we're cut from a different cloth, and like. Even the amount of success that we have had this whole time, since UA's conception, we've had more to focus on than just UA.
Well, that's important though to note, like with all the shit you've been saying about like beating yourself up about whatever social media shit. Like it's like you have there's a fuck ton of things.
Yeah, and now like, bro, me and Josh have been talking, like, we're like, yo, it's now or never, bro. We gotta really pour more into it, bro. So, like, just imagine, right? Me and Jay, you two, fully focused solely on music, bro. This shit is gonna go up. We're going off, bro. We're this, like, 2023, bro, 2024, these next 2 years is, like, our time, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, we're gonna rest in peace, take off, but we about to take off.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah. I hear it.
Capitalize on it.
I see it.
And not to sound cocky, but like, I haven't even.
You don't sound cocky.
No, that's inspiring.
I haven't even gave rap music my full like energy. Attention and energy.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna go when I do? You feel me? Like,
right.
Well, that's what I'm at right now. Like, bro, like this shit is like, I'm like fucking. It's like I'm fucking like scrimmaging with like. You know, 5th graders.
But yo, what did I say before about like everyone who's great and shit? You had to go through a million different forms and shit, so it's beautiful, bro. Like, I see the greatness, Matt. Like, it's coming, bro.
Yeah, facts. It's coming. Yeah, and like, maybe take out all that cocky shit, but like, I really do feel like I'm really like we're cut different, bro. We're bred different.
Yeah.
Where like old school in like our like conceptual like. In our birth into rap and our like intro and like and how we're introduced to it, but like also like at the same time like very like just adaptable, you know.
Yeah, versatility. I feel like defines your group. Like it's just so like it's both broad in its scope, but has such a amazing amount of depth to it that like the fact that you guys both have full-time jobs and are still popping off and doing the shit you're doing is super inspiring.
But you know, like,
correct. Here.
But it's also it's also a crux because like
you guys inspire me all the time, man.
Yo, bro, you inspire me too, dog. I can't.
Hell yeah, that's what this is for, man. That's what this is all for.
That's a fact.
My God. That's an amazing jacket too. Yo, also I wanted to ask you about the copper in your hair, dude.
Oh, this is
because I'm gonna take some photos, so I'll include them. But like what is?
Nah, my little hairpins, bro. Honestly, I'm glad you brought it up because like I started wearing these because like energy, right? Like for example, like, I got a butterfly and I got a bee and I got like some nice little like
that's nice
some leaves and shit.
Those shits are cool. But I thought they were just leaves.
Yeah, But like, you know how like as a being, right? We're men, but like we have a feminine side, right? So like wearing these in my hair really helped balance. It helped me sort of expand my energy and just acknowledge that I can like garnish myself.
Yeah, that's dope.
And like I feel like it's just beauty is something as a man like you gotta embrace too.
Yeah,
right? And
definitely.
And start to lean into your feminine creativity and your receptiveness, as well as your assertiveness and your sort of dominance, right? And it just helped me open up and balance myself, and I feel comfortable to just express myself anyway.
Would you ever paint your nails?
That's not really in my.
That shit is in
my toolkit. Like I don't really have that
shit
desire.
Is big in right now.
It's in. It's not really a desire of mine, but like, you know, the butterflies is enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
I would paint my shits. I don't want to do black though. I wouldn't do black. I would do like a light blue or pink.
I bite my nails too much to do that. I'd be eating paint.
Maybe like one nail. Maybe like my.
I don't like the black. The black, I feel like I'm like goth or something. I'm like dog. But like I'll do like some light.
But like shit. it's right. But yeah, but like it's just like it's really important to like acknowledge your both
oh yeah
hemispheres of yourself, right?
You have to be true to yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
Word. And shout out to Abigail Adams. She's the lady who designs this jewelry that I'm wearing right now. She's amazing. But like, yeah, and like, I've been like working hard and we're doing a lot of manual labor, and like having just to have like a nice sort of like elegant charm helps really keeps me like, you know, balanced.
Yeah.
And not to like, you can't just forge through everything. You can't just push through and like ignore like is we like in this society where it's just like this constant like
it's like a rat race.
It's like a rat race, bro, and there's this constant like push and drive to like push down your feelings and work or produce or it's about output. And like I just feel like you don't have to like force through things or like you know, you don't always have to like quiet your inner voice and keep trying to like
I feel like mad people are just enduring.
Endure, yeah.
You gotta
and like
live.
tough it out. Nah, bro. Sit the fuck down. Be soft and gentle and give yourself some like, you know, a little bit of like some yin to the yang, right? You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
These are my yin to my yang. Cause I'm very.
My barber was like, he's like mad, like old head, like
yeah.
I'm not gay, like all this
but
shit.
Nah, that's a whole nother.
He's like, yo, I sit. He's like, I sing, Paul. He's like, but it's not. But I don't mean like. He's like, but I'm not like gay. I was like, bro. Like,
nah, forget that. We gotta get over that.
I was like, what do you mean,
like,
bro?
I
was like, I'm sure you sing, bro. Like, I believe you.
It's
you
alright.
have a nice voice.
It's alright that you sing, dog.
Like, you ever heard of Chris Brown? Like, he's definitely not gay. Like,
yeah, but nah, you know what's bro? Your soul doesn't have a gender.
Right?
Like, you're like biologically you're a man, but like your soul, you're like I already know. Like my soul is like my feminine side is powerful, right? And like I'm gonna say it, bro. Like I'm very intuitive. I'm very nurturing. I'm very loving. I'm very caring. I'm very receptive. These are all feminine qualities, and I embrace that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable with myself as a dude. You know, I'll tell another man, you know, you look good, bro. Like, you know, you a handsome dude. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, we all gotta start to expand ourselves.
I have like the confidence to be able to do that, like, which is like knowing yourself enough. Because if you feel like insecure saying like, yo, you look good, bro, like, that's kind of like, well, why do you feel so insecure to say that?
Yeah, that's
like,
also, but
is it because you're hiding something?
But
like, I don't, like, you know what I mean?
But to take it to that, like, why do you feel that way? I find that super inspiring because, like, I feel like that kind of defines the times we're in, where it's like, we don't have to limit ourselves to like what's been done before. And I think like getting beyond that, or like directly addressing the ways that people kind of like even way that like certain like traits
have been perpetuated throughout time, and like structures of society that's not healthy, that like a lot of dudes are like depressed now, or like
guys are having sex less than ever.
Yeah, a lot of dudes are all fucked up in the head because
something like that.
Because they think they have to be something that they're not. You know, and they're trying to live up to this idea of what a man is, but nobody even knows what a man is. You know what I'm saying?
That's some shit
a real man. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
true.
It's just made up. Yeah. You know? So, like, you just gotta be you. You gotta do you, bro. You gotta do, like, you gotta listen. You have to develop your ability to listen to your inner voice. Because we all have one. The more you quiet it out, the more you ignore it, the softer and fainter it gets. And then you're not even gonna be able to hear yourself. And that's why everybody's out here doing what they see other people do, because they don't know how they can't hear their own voice.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That actually, I feel like that's a super powerful idea, because you know sometimes I kind of, with certain bigger things, I get caught in the rut of like, especially with older people in my life that I respect, where it's like, it feels like they've lost touch with that voice. Where it's like, I'm sitting there like, how are you not hearing what that voice is saying? But like you said, like some people, if you don't procure that, if you don't develop it, then it's like you're just not gonna hear it.
Word. Yeah, exactly. And that's your heart. That's your heart. The less you listen to yourself, the more you're drowning out your heart. And why would you want to do that? That's keeping you alive. It's been beating since before you could even formulate a thought, and it's probably going to be the last thing to stop when you pass. You know, it's literally the sound. It's like a drum that doesn't even need to get struck. How can you even explain the magic behind that? You feel me? Like, you got to listen to it. Literally, it's the rhythm of life.
Yeah, and that goes to like everything we've been saying about like just energy and just kind of like just resonance. I feel like there's definitely something powerful about it. I mean, music has always been incredible to me. I've never been, motivated to make music, but how it can kind of pull together all of these topics and all these things and just in one short experience kind of open it all up. It's just awesome.
It's very true. Great way to put it too.
Yeah.
I have one more question, just one more, about Rennaissance Rap, because it came up in my head.
Okay, word, facts.
The name of the Rennaissance Rap album. Does it have anything to do with the Harlem Renaissance? Because that Langston Hughes is big.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you're named after Langston Hughes.
That's exactly what it is. So that's like, exactly what it is.
I wanted you to express that a little bit.
So Rennaissance Rap. Well, okay. So we're in the 2020s. So the Harlem Renaissance was during the Roaring 20s, right? The 1920s, and we just came upon this century mark, this roughly 100 years since the Harlem Renaissance, and like, I wanted to make a gesture of appreciation towards the Harlem Renaissance and this Black excellence that was been cultivated in New York. Harlem Renaissance was the first time that Black New York culture made it international. Our dances, our music was starting to spread across the world, and it was received beautifully. And I was so inspired by that. So that's why I wanted to name the album Rennaissance Rap. And also because like I feel like I'm a Renaissance man, a man of many talents, a man of many skills. I chose the cover art. The cover art was like a statue. And that was
it's like a bust of you.
That was a gesture towards the Renaissance in Greece. Like it was like the imagery of it was a gesture towards the Renaissance and like Greece and like whatever Rome back then. But like the reality of it was also that Renaissance was actually inspired by Africans, because the Greeks and the Romans actually were educated from Africans, and they took a lot of African knowledge and drew it into their culture, right? So like the bust of the statue was a shade towards, the Renaissance that we learned about in school, and its actual roots coming from my ancestors, and also the Harlem Renaissance, and how right now I feel like we're actually in the new age Renaissance right now.
I'd agree.
Like, you're part of it. You're a part of it. All the artists right now, we have a, like, right now is a, like, really we're, like, shaping the world, honestly, with our art. We're shaping the minds of people, and we're influencing them a lot. So, like, right now, you know? So it's like...
Yeah, it seems like there's renewal all around us, and, like, embracing that is definitely awesome.
Yeah. No doubt.
Those dreams.
Yes, sir.
It's a great point to summarize everything. Just renewal, and
right.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, bro.
Great.
Yo,
this was awesome.
Yo, appreciate y'all. That was really dope.
Hell yeah.
Word.
Nardwar.
Call this Uber.